Let's try this composition function examples. We have two functions and two problems. The green one, f of x is equals to x squared plus 2x plus 5. G of x is equals to x squared. I would like to find f of g, g of f of f, and then g of g. Okay, so f of g, so f of g of x, that is equals to f of g of x. So this is f, and then you put g in there. So g of x is x squared, right? So x squared, and then for the function f, instead of having the independent variable squared times 2 plus 2 times the independent variable plus 5, you replace the x with x squared. So instead of having x squared, so here is what you have x squared and then 2x squared. All right, and then we put everything together. So f of g of x, this is x, 2 times 2 is 4, and then plus 2x squared plus 5. Okay, so this is f of g, and then what's the domain? The domain is one polynomial, right? So x can be any value you want. There is no square root, no cube root, no ln, no log, no denominator. You can let x be any value you want. So we say that x can be any real numbers, or you can just draw this symbol. That means x can be any real number. All right, and then we move on to the g of f. So this is g of f of x. That is g. What is f of x? F of x is x squared plus 2x plus 5. And then, so g was x squared, right? So you have x squared, and then you replace the whole thing with x squared plus 2x plus 5. All right, let's do that. You have x squared plus 2x plus 5. Okay, this one, what's the domain? The domain is all real number. X can be any number you want, so that is all real number, and then we highlight the final answer. So one right here and then one right there. And then moving on to the f of f. So f of f, so that is f of x. So this is f of x squared plus 2x plus 5. So the function f was x squared, right? And then plus 2x plus 5. But that is no longer an x. You already replaced that with itself. So what that means is you have to go ahead and then fill out the independent variable with the function itself. X squared plus 2x plus 5. This is a x squared plus 2x plus 5. And then what's the domain? The domain is x can be any real number. And then g of g. So g of x. So this is g of x. And then this is g of x squared, right? So that means you put an x squared inside another x squared. So g of x was x squared, and then you put an x squared in there. So you have x squared squared, then 2 times 2 is equals to 4. And then for this one, the domain is also all real number. X can be any number you like. So let's underline the final answer. So this one, the final answer is in here, and then this one, the final answer is in here. All right, so that is for the green problem. Let's move on to the purple problem. So we have square root of x minus 5, and then the g is x squared minus 1. All right. So first of all, we have f of g of x. Then this is f of g of x. Then we have f of x squared minus 1. So that means you put the entire piece inside a square root. So you put the entire piece inside a square root. Draw the square root. And then minus 5. Right? You put this piece in there. Okay, so you have x squared minus 1. So that is for f of g. And then g of f, so g of f of x. So that is g of f of x. So this is g, function f is the square root of x minus 5. Alright, so function g was the independent variable square minus 1, right? And then you go ahead and then put the x root x minus 5 in there. So root x minus 5 in there. So that is g of f. And then of course you have f of f. So f of f as f of x. That is equals to f of square root of x minus 5. And then you do square root of x minus 5, right? And then you put this piece in here. So that will be square root of x minus 5. You have a square root inside another square root. So that is f of f. And then the last one is g of g. So g of x. So that is g of x. That is equals to g. Function g is x squared minus 1. Alright, and then we have x squared minus 1, and then we put the x squared minus 1 inside the square. So this will be x squared minus 1. There you go. That is your g of g. And that is also the end of this video. If you think my instruction is helpful and clear, give me a like, share the video for me, click the subscribe button if you're on your way out. I will catch you all in the next lesson.